Hey guys and gals, and everything in between. Today's video is a small analysis and sadly a very soul-crushing video for some. I will be analyzing every single frame of the original PV we got for Reboot Exorcist Season 3. I will also explain why it isn't a reboot and why it financially isn't smart to do a reboot. First, here's the PV. Now let's focus on a few key frames. You see this one, Izuma claps, fox ears form on her head, that's her Bayakako form. It's a sequence directly from the Illuminati saga. The outfits and designs for the twins, for example, is that of their Illuminati saga selves. Kazu also drew Gidon several times for the promotional material. It's stated to be a continuation or a faithful adaptation of the manga. Oricon mistranslated it apparently, which is what caused all of this confusion. Now, here's why it doesn't make sense for Shonen Jump to do a reboot. Let's take a look at two other not so good adaptations, starting with Bleach, and then we'll end up with Twin Star Exorcist. Bleach is one of the biggest anime that currently dominates streaming sites like Hulu and Disney+. Has extremely high DVD sales and Blu-ray sales, has over 120 million manga sold worldwide. Now, the adaptation, sure, was faithful to a degree, and adapted a lot of the manga, but the characters and writing were so different to the source material, the author Taite Kubo got physically ill every time he watched it. As you can see, it never got a reboot, even after 10 years. It got a direct continuation called Bleach: The Thousand-Year Blood War, and it was also stated to be a separate series just like Season 3 of Blue Exorcist. Now we move on to Twin Star Exorcist. Twin Star is just uncanon garbage, beyond reprehensible of an adaptation. Sure, it may have a fraction of Blue Exorcist sales, 25 plus million compared to 3 million, and only has 1/3 of its cultural impact, but if a show that bad can't even get a reboot to fix its piss poor adaptation, why would Blue Exorcist? And I also want to mention, Season 1 of Blue Exorcist for the most part was canon, but the first season also had horrific filler that was mixed with canon that made people not understand the gap between Kyoto Saga and the original series. Also, how the fuck did Ren cut the cuckoo clock in half? That still doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, I as well wish that it would be rebooted, but financially and statistically, it isn't advisable, nor is it a smart financial decision. Now that is all I have for this video. I hope you learned something useful. Raven out. Peace.